Where is it? Alright, listen, man. Let's just do it.
Keep it rolling, keep it rolling.
Hello, Internet. This is Professor X and Y joining you again for our Python tutorials. This we are going to be covering operations. So let's go ahead and remove previous episodes that is irrelevant for today's content.
Alright, let's go. So, we're going to begin with plus. For those of you who don't do maths, GCSE or primary school, plus is when you get one number, you add it with the other one, and it makes a bigger number. Let's get going. So first,
it's not even. I don't even know if that's the thing that's working, man. We could just be playing about looking at a camera that doesn't exist, and then the people watching this video are going to be so confused about what this is.
So, and we're back.
Sorry about that, viewers. We experienced a small technical difficulty.
We're
back. We're here to teach you about operations.
Addition.
That is indeed what we were starting with.
So, number one. Is it paused? Check if it's paused.
Nah, man, look, it's going on.
How you doing?
We're not sure whether the webcam's working. We're on the third one now. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're after
That
school,
was
so
the
we should
boss,
get like
everyone.
3, maybe 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dedication.
Yeah, just
Yeah. That's dedication, viewers.
bus.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point, actually.
Alright. Why couldn't the computer program?
Josh started in December.
Yeah.
I was on a date number. Some good reviews from the teachers. He started complete science in December. The first one to do has 1 to
Sir,
Are you hearing that,
I gave him
viewers?
helpers for 3, and I thought it was.
Yeah, what helpers did you give him, man?
I told you the one.
I was already working on that anyway.
I thought it was minus 10.
Yeah, fair enough. But either way, man.
That's your error. If you don't need the question, I can't have you.
No, but that's how I read the. Yeah, but so is that a computer programming error?
Does it give you the correct answer? It's a logical error. Yeah, that's it. That's the key word.
Yeah,
It depends on how you
Maybe
see
get
it.
that into your video.
It is a logical error. If it doesn't work as intended, but it still runs, it's a logical error. If it doesn't work, it stops working, it's a syntax error. There's 2 different types of error.
You learn something new every day, viewers.
You hear that? Okay. Alright, where were we? Alright, so I've not explained this. So, you need 2 variables to add 2 numbers. So we're going to start with number 1. Nice and creative. That's a minus, don't put that in your code.
An equals. We covered this in the previous 10-minute video.
So it's an integer, as you've seen before. And number 2. See, we're flying through this, aren't we?
Yeah. Look at this. It's been 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
So to add them together, you type in number 1, then you get out a neat little plus sign. Right? That's a shift equals at the top of the keyboard. Number 2, that's noob.
Why do you get rid of the U, man? That was correct.
Number 2,
You got a space there, man.
hang on a
That's
second.
just-
We need a number 3.
Why? Oh, yeah.
So obviously you need the third number.
Look, man, you
because that's
gotta
the
get rid of
result.
that space to do that. That ain't gonna work.
That's a good point.
Number
We
3.
correct each other, viewers.
What is number 3?
Good team.
I'm a funny guy.
Excuse Professor Y, everyone. He's been a bit special today. So, number 3 equals the addition of number 1. Number 2. Now, we always want the computer to tell us what has happened. So, hang on a second. 2 zeros commonality.
That's how you type, ladies and gentlemen, in case anyone was wondering.
Okay. So you obviously need 2 numbers. We'll just initialize number 3, and we are gonna go ahead open the brackets. Good happens to be starting. Number 3. Now the cheeky old F5. And that's it. Now, we've made a correction to our teachings of this part. You have to be okay, right? But this is the program's way of, asking politely, saying, look, right, if you're not okay, you might delete something, so you've always got to be okay. You take that in mind. That's video 1, isn't it? Alright, 6. 4 plus 2 is 6.
Very good.
If you know your maths, then that is correct.
Now we can change this very simply. What you need to do is put a minus and then
Cheeky F5.
for reasons of simplicity, we'll make that so that it doesn't become a negative number.
Oh, hang on, let's get some guest speakers in.
Take a keep down out there, huh? Should we have an adventure, ladies and gentlemen, and see what this says?
YouTube viewers, we have a guest speaker. Hello.
Save it.
Mathematician Sunjun Han. He will verify to us that 6 minus 4 is in fact 2. Is that correct, Sunjun?
6 minus 4 can be interpreted in many ways. It may be 2, but for some mathematicians they may say different. Perhaps 6 minus 4 can be 10, you never know.
You do know it can't be.
There can be a hidden minus.
We're not going to
Or you
remove
could be
this.
blind.
I
We're going to
apologise.
now remove this maths expert from
And
here.
you might think 6 minus 4 is 6 divided by 4.
We put the link
Which
to
is-
his channel in the description, but he
which
ain't
is
got one.
1.5.
So, see you, mate.
So I guess. Yes, sir.
Oh,
The boss
that was
laying
the
down
boss,
the law.
guys. Alright, hang on. It's coming.
Moving on.
Right, so-
we're 3 minutes away from our 10
For a
minute
little
limit.
break for our video, why couldn't the computer programmer break into the bank vault?
This is a good one. You're in for a treat here, viewers.
Because he didn't know the code. Very good.
Well, back to business. Let's not have too much fun now. Get carried away.
Alright, so we've already done minus now, haven't we?
Now here's a tricky one because there is no divided by sign on the keyboard.
Or, no, we're doing times. Good maths.
Alright, fine. Well, there's
Mathematical laws.
there is no. For example, you may think it's an X. X is incorrect.
Because that's just an X.
That's
So
a
if
letter,
you didn't
man.
know.
That doesn't work as an operation.
On a keyboard, times is in fact an asterisk. Don't ask why, ask X.
Mhm. I will now explain it to you. Wait, no, I'm white.
Alright, so basically,
By the way, you can find
the
asterisks
dude who
by
invented
pressing
keyboard
Shift 8.
strokes, he was thinking, right,
His name was QWERTY.
Let's confuse viewers, let's confuse users. Instead of putting little times that you do in maths, let's put an asterisk in. So basically it was spite,
He was one of those,
cynicism.
those hipster kind of guys that thinks he's cool.
You
He
may
was like,
think
check out this
that
keyboard I
computer
made, boys."
programmers, this guy's a god, he ain't. He's the devil.
Yeah, he is.
He's a
He was
bad
like,
man.
guys, check out this new keyboard that I've got. It's all hipster and swag.
Thorak is better.
And it was like, so cool, man. You don't even use times. And everyone was like, could we just use times?
Anyway,
And he was like, listen, man, when
Cheeky
you
little
make a
F5.
keyboard, you can make your rules.
24. Alright, let's listen to
Look
that.
at this, man. Alright, so divide also doesn't exist. This is a simple one. All you gotta hit is slash.
So don't
now
ask
the reason
X,
for this
ask Y.
is divide is the same as a fraction. You can put something over something fractionally to make it into a divide, like kind of thing, operation. And so this is basically the same rule, except instead of this having a line underneath it and then having that underneath, we got this and then there's a line next to it and having that after it. Let's give it a go. Oh, hang on. Actually, you know what, boys? We don't want to save this one. This is going to be a little. Oh, get rid of that. It's going to be a bit cheeky. Why don't we make this a bit easier for the viewers?
Eight.
Oh, you know what, man? I'll do what I want. All right. We'll make that 16. Let's have a go now. Cheeky F5. We'll save that one. That's all right. 4.0.
Y. It's not even a float.
Don't. Yep, that was not defined as a float.
Like 6
This has
inch
caused
people.
problems.
Legit, how did that happen?
Literally no idea.
Don't trust Python.
This is an int. It should not have done so. If it was a float, that would have made
Let's
sense.
search up jokes while we're on the video.
Nah, man.
Ah, damn it!